Hi folks, it's Dave Schmidt here. It's the evening of October 15th and I just finished my Wednesday night radio program. First I want to say I'm sorry for the interruptions that we had. I want you to know that the folks at doublewidenetwork.com are very top professional people. They have done thousands of radio programs and they have never run into the problems of what we are having here. Which means that there are people out there that don't want you to hear what I have to say. I would encourage you to go and listen to the radio program, at least for about the first hour. Now I know at the end there we were having a little bit of a fill time because we couldn't get callers to call in, and so we just didn't have that many people to have conversations with. But I did allude to some things, and you will also hear the 7-minute interview that I had with the ambassador of the Dragon family. And here is what we are announcing, what we want to know. Last week there was a major shift that took place. The shift of power with the IMF, the International Monetary Fund, the World Bank, and along with the Federal Reserve, and with that will come the Bank of International Settlements. That shift took place within the last week. This is what we have been waiting for years. I have been saying for over a year on my radio programs and in my newsletter says until there was a shift of power within the cabal that we were not ready to release an RV and a GCR. That happened this week. You will hear that from the ambassador himself. He talked about how the cabal went before what is called the World Court. It is a private world court that deals with countries alone. And they were tried before that. And the cabal and the Federal Reserve wanted to declare bankruptcy, and they told them, no, you don't get to. You have to be responsible for the indebtedness that you have created. Now, what does that mean for us? Folks, it's huge. Now, you know I have been talking with this gentleman 2 to 3 times a week for over 3 months now. And when he called me last Thursday, I never heard him probably more excited, and where he had said, I've got some really good news. And he repeats it today in the short interview that I have with him. He says, this is really good news for us. Now please understand, it is not going to happen overnight. They are in the process right now of working an alliance, having meetings with over 120 different countries from around the world of now how they now need to work out the details in the logistics. You heard him say that old financial systems will be going away and new ones will be coming in. The IMF will be going away and replaced. The Federal Reserve is going to be replaced. And what he didn't say in the radio program, in the interview, but he has said this to me, we are going to see the restoration of the Republic here in the United States. He's been waiting for months to be able to make this news. And he is the one who gets to say that. I can't go into any more depth of detail about that. But it's interesting. Because see, why would week after week my radio program continue to be disrupted when it doesn't make any difference whether I'm on Blog Talk or with Double Wide Network? This just doesn't happen like this. It's because the news that I am bringing to you is coming from a qualitative, authoritative source, and the cabal are pissed at us. That's the bottom line. They don't like what the family is doing, and I get to be one of their spokespeople that relay that message of what is going on, and naturally they're mad, they're angry, they're upset, and they're going to project their anger somewhere, so they nitpick at us by messing with our radio programs. I take that as good news. That's me. I carry that as a badge of honor. It tells me we're doing the right thing, we're on the right path, and the right stuff is happening. So folks, wow. And I've been waiting a while to say that word. Wow. It's happening. It's real. The shift has taken place. It will take a while for the logistics to be worked out. Please don't ask me dates. I don't know that. I don't have that time. I so totally respect the time that I have with him that I'm not going to ask a bunch of petty questions that will unfold in their own time. Okay? So thank you very much, folks. I hope that you listen to that radio program. You begin to let it sink in what's really happening, what's developing here. We are on our way. This is the news we've been waiting for. Okay? Love all of you. Thank you very much. See you next week on the newsletter and the radio program. Okay, good night.